Inspirational Albert Einstein quotes. Each of us has to do his little bit toward transforming the spirit of the times. I, an old man, greet you Japanese schoolchildren from afar and hope that your generation may someday put mine to shame. The destiny of civilized humanity depends more than ever on the moral forces it is capable of generating. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than one with all the facts. Measured objectively, what a man can wrest from truth by passionate striving is utterly infinitesimal. But the striving frees us from the bonds of the self and makes us comrades of those who are the best and the greatest. A new type of thinking is essential if mankind is to survive and move toward higher levels. As for the search for truth, I know from my own painful searching, with its many blind alleys, how hard it is to take a reliable step, be it ever so small, towards the understanding of that which is truly important. A theory is the more impressive the greater the simplicity of its premises, the more different kinds of things it relates, and the more extended its area of applicability. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. It is, strictly speaking, a real factor in scientific research. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. A person who is religiously enlightened appears to me to be one who has, to the best of his ability, liberated himself from the fetters of his selfish desires and is preoccupied with thoughts, feelings, and aspirations to which he clings because of their superpersonal value. On receiving Lord and Taylor Award, it gives me great pleasure, indeed, to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. The really valuable thing in the pageant of human life seems to me not the state, but the creative, sentient individual, the personality. It alone creates the noble and the sublime, while the herd as such remains dull in thought and full in feeling. The formulation of a problem is often more essential than its solution, which may be merely a matter of mathematical or experimental skill. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. The man who regards his own life and that of his fellow creatures as meaningless is not merely unfortunate, but almost disqualified for life. The really good music, whether of the East or of the West, cannot be analyzed. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. Wise Albert Einstein quotes. To punish me for my contempt for authority, fate made me an authority myself. A perfection of means and confusion of aims seems to be our main problem. Mankind invented the atomic bomb, but no mouse would ever construct a mousetrap. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Wisdom is not a product of schooling, but of a lifelong attempt to acquire it. Man usually avoids attributing cleverness to somebody else, unless it is an enemy. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. At our age, the devil doesn't give you much time off. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Sign hanging in Einstein's office at Princeton. All of one's contemporaries and aging friends are living in a delicate balance, and one feels that one's own consciousness is no longer as brightly lit as it once was. But then, twilight with its more subdued colors has its charms as well. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. I soon learned to scent out what was able to lead to fundamentals and to turn aside from everything else, from the multitude of things that clutter up the mind. It would be possible to describe everything scientifically, but it would make no sense. It would be without meaning, as if you described a Beethoven symphony as a variation of wave pressure. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. A new idea comes suddenly and in a rather intuitive way, but intuition is nothing but the outcome of earlier intellectual experience. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain. As far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. The foundation of morality should not be made dependent on myth nor tied to any authority, lest doubt about the myth or about the legitimacy of the authority imperil the foundation of sound judgment and action. The eternal mystery of the universe is its comprehensibility. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Education is what remains after one has forgotten everything he learned in school. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more inspirational video.